studios of Kraven Cache in beautiful downtown Rachel. Welcome everyone to the Kraven Cache studio. Today we have Shannon Kernaghan with us by the miracle of cell phone technology. We're going to be taking a look at her new poetry book, More Life, coming up after the breakdown. Welcome to the show, Shannon.
Hi, Kraven.
Tell us about your book, More Life, coming up after the breakdown.
Sure. It's a book of 50 poems separated into 3 sections: lived, loved, and lost.
And what's the significance of the 3 sections?
Well, the broad strokes answer is simple.
Oh.
They signify the major components of a person's life, such as living in an exciting moment or unraveling a self-doubt, or discovering attraction and sex for the first time under the theme of love.
Ooh.
And in the lost segment, my poem's themes aren't only about physical death, but the loss of innocence, dreams, and expectations.
Oh. Now, is this your first book?
Yes, it's my first book of poetry, but I've published other titles in other genres.
Oh. And what was the catalyst for writing a book on poetry?
Writing poetry was kick-started when my husband became ill and diagnosed with hemochromatosis. That's an iron overload in the system that requires regular phlebotomies for
Ouch.
life.
Oh.
I immediately wrote several poems on my experiences with his physical struggle and with our reliance on the medical system. That was a first encounter for both of us. Now, I couldn't settle my thoughts enough to work on business writing projects, so poetry was a balm that kept other worries from looping in my mind. And 2 poems in this collection, Offering and Lab Work, are truly autobiographical.
Now, are all your poems autobiographical?
Well, several are, for sure, but most are a combination of fiction and fact, and some are complete products of my imagination. I read that when you write your first collection, be that poems or short stories, it's a natural tendency to draw from your own life experiences, from the historical to the humorous. In my case, the result was also cathartic.
Well, let's talk about the title poem, More Life, coming up after the breakdown.
Sure. That one is purely autobiographical and describes my frustration with the simple act of watching TV. Just when I'd get comfortable with the format and figure out its several remote controls, my husband would get excited to try something new, like online streaming, Zulu, Hulu, Roku.
Oh.
That meant doing research and learning something new each time, when all I want to do is watch TV.
Is this you on the cover?
No. It's actually a black and white photo of my mother-in-law,
Oh.
who was a bit wacky.
Oh.
She hated every girlfriend my husband ever brought home.
Ooh, that sounds typical.
Including me.
Huh.
So I asked the illustrator to turn up the color volume to represent our disconnect.
Okay.
I think she looks a little evil.
Yeah.
And I like it.
Okay. I've got 2 poems here that I've got excerpts from. I'm going to play them now for the viewers so they can get a sample of what your poems are like.
Oh, great.
Okay, let's roll that.
Reformation Blues. Would do better in all subjects if he put more effort into his work. Will have to concentrate more to improve. Does his assignments too quickly and carelessly. Has the ability to achieve but tends to be talkative. Possesses most of the attributes of a good student, but he's overconfident, which leads to less. Makes me want to press my lips. For each month a couple lives together, their RV grows 1 foot shorter. How hard can it be? He said again. Flipped through RV catalogs, glossy pages with model fake smiles, dreaming of Cabo, alluring banners, unscheduled, go RVing, remember to explore. RV travel does the heart good. And my fave, oh darling, let's be adventurous. Some days my heart ached. Some days it was sun-bleached bone hard. Our home is where you park it lifestyle, fisting lessons down our throats. If you live in a trailer, for instance, bad weather, especially wind and hail, follows. When an
Okay, welcome back. I hope everybody enjoyed those poems. Now, Shannon, what else have you written?
I've written a collection of short stories entitled Just Lucky, I Guess, as well as 2 self-help books. One is titled From Bedsheets to Spreadsheets.
Oh, okay.
How to Share a Career and Stay in Love.
There you go.
And the other is Sell Your Home Privately.
Where can people connect with you?
They can find me on my web at www.shannonkernaghan.com,
Okay.
where they can also read my weekly columns.
Oh, so you write a column as well?
I do.
Oh,
I do.
okay.
I love writing and reading slice of life stories about people's experiences. And that offers a quick glimpse into their lives.
Wow. That'll keep you busy.
It does. Previously, I wrote a weekly newspaper column for 7 years, so that kept
Ooh.
me busy.
That's dedication.
It was.
Where can listeners find your books?
They're available on Amazon, Kindle, and Audible, to name a few. And all my books are in paperback and ebook formats, just so you know.
Okay.
And my 2 self-help books are also in audio format.
Oh, okay. Well, that's all the time we have for today, folks. Shannon, thank you very much for being on the program.
Oh, you're welcome.
I hope you can come back and join us again soon.
Thanks for having me.
Okay.
And letting me talk about my work.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye now.